let's prepare the upper collar and the below collar. The upper collar, after sewing, make sure that we do the top stitch of 1/8 seam allowance. As the below collar, before we overturn, make sure that we sew on the curve, and on the other one of the sides we have to do 3/8 seam allowance. Yeah, a nice curve, then we overturn it on both sides, and we will get ready to overturn the collar. Alright, so the upper collar have to be fixed to the other end. Then we flip it over, yeah, then we sew from the wrong side and make sure the measurement is correct. We pin it up, alright, and the marking for the center, it has to be right in the middle. Then we can make sure that the length of the both collars are the same. Alright, so we sew from one end to the other end. After sewing, then we have to put the placement, yeah. So the right side, okay, place it up, and the wrong side face you, yeah. So make sure marking right in the center of the shirt together with the collar right in the center. Then the length have to be the same, so the below of the collar, yeah, have to be accurate. So the upper one with the 3/8 seam allowance have to face you. Alright, then the bottom one also on the wrong side. So we make the marking right in the center and we clip it up from one end, alright, until towards the center, and it have to be same length and also to the end. So we start sewing from one end to the other. Now we want to do the finishing part. So the final finishing will be very small seam allowance at the bottom of the collar. So we start from beginning until the end. Then we continue, yeah. And before we start sewing, so we make sure the length of the collar have to be the same, and the front slit, it have to be parallel, yeah. So we sew with a 1/8 seam allowance along the way. So now we have finished, and we can see a nice seam allowance along the collar.